Fam, it's your girl, relationship guru, Miss Nunu. Back at you on the topic of the day. Turned out, right now, we're going to go with my girl, Angel, from them sweet old DMV Angels. All right, Angel,
Yes,
the topic, turned out.
Well, turned out, I think, in most people's opinion, is that, basically a person has done things to you maybe in a sexual way that no one else has ever done. So some people may think, oh, he turned you out because he took you to a new level of whatever experience in sexuality or whatever. Me personally, I don't think there's a such thing as being turned out. I think if you're trying to be in a relationship with someone, it's what you would do for the person that you're trying to be with. It's showing who you are as an individual. I may do more than another woman would do for this individual, for this relationship. It doesn't mean that I'm turned out. It just means I care about this person. I have feelings for this person, so I want to show that I want to be there for this person, do for this person, or whatever. Because if you think in the future, you have to do like you're gonna be in the future. You're not gonna play this game today and then tomorrow. So turned out to me is no such thing.
No such thing.
No such
so
thing.
you're talking in terms of relationship. What is outside of relationship?
I mean,
if it's just someone,
if it's just a sexual relationship, it's still a relationship, regardless. So you're gonna do what you want to do. Everybody is different. Every relationship is different. I may do something for instance, if me and Marquette, I may do something different with him than I would do with the next man. My level of intimacy may be different. My feelings for him may be different. So it's all based on what type of relationship you're in. So I would never say that anybody's turned out. I just think it's the level of how you care about that other person.
okay.
And that's the angel's take on.
That's the angel's take. I have a question for you, Angel.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody ever told you that you were turned out? That they got you turned out? Or have you ever felt like you know the term?
Yes.
So did you ever feel like, damn,
Yes.
you did?
Currently. To
Currently.
be honest with you, yes.
That's what's up.
Not necessarily turned out.
Was it physical, mental, or sexual?
But my view of what's going on now is what you asked me.
No,
Is
I'm
it
saying
mentally, physical,
when you was
like,
when you felt turned out.
I don't feel like I'm turned out. I don't feel like I'm turned out. I don't feel like this is. I don't ever feel like
You don't believe in the term, but
I'm just in a place where I've never been for relationship wise with any other person. So as far as you're asking me if I'm going through anything differently, then yes, I am. This is my first experience currently right now than what I have going. But it's not turned out. It's just different.
okay.
And I can't go into details, and you know that.
Well, I don't want you to go in details on your personal. I just wanted
You
your
know
view.
that.
Now, okay. So what do you call it? Now, Marquette did say his view is like when a person physically, sexually, and he felt as though being turned out was more so like when you not taking care of yourself or taking care of home and this person got you gone.
Right, I understand that what he's saying, but that's not really being turned out. It's like doing. I feel it's like because you're doing extra for this person because you care about this person.
And when you start to neglect yourself and your home and your family, is that what do you call that?
That's just
I'm
no
saying-
self-esteem, honestly, to me.
I'm saying
That's
Self-esteem?
not being turned out. That's just you not being important enough because a person that has their stuff together, their head together, know what they want. You have your list of what comes, you have your list of priorities is what I'm trying to say. So your priorities always, if you're a mother, first should be your kids, regardless. No one should come other than God above them. You know what I mean? As a mother. So I don't feel it as being turned out. It's just that some people have esteem issues. Some people, most women are afraid to be alone. You know what I'm saying? They'll tolerate things from a dude just so they can say they have a man. If you're not a strong-willed person, then you're not turned out. You're just have esteem issues. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I'm not speaking for everybody else. I don't want no feedback. But I don't feel it as being turned out. It's mental, and the way you grew up, maybe the things you saw your mother dealing with. A lot of that stems, but still, the buck got to stop somewhere. So you got to work on yourself first, and then you can become a relationship. So it's not necessarily being turned out. You're just able to be in a relationship with somebody
that you really enjoy,
and you can do these things without somebody saying, "Oh, you turned out." Nah, because you should be getting it back in return if it's a real relationship, regardless, on any level. It should always, it's a two-way door. It shouldn't be one way.
So if it's one way, then what?
If it's one way,
it's not meant to be.
You turned out.
See now you turned out.
Because if you're not if they're not reciprocating, the big word, but if they're not reciprocating, then you're being turned out. If they're not treating you with the same love and respect that you showing them, and you know they're not, but you willing to put up with it for whatever reason. A lot
and
of,
I think that's esteem.
but-
I don't think that's
but-
being turned out. That's
but-
just her
well-
not loving herself enough, and she's going to
But
deal
you know
with
what?
some
The
nonsense
thing
that
is-
another dude is going to throw at her.
But the thing is, like a lot of women, right now, like nowadays, everything is based on sex.
Not necessarily. Not with everybody.
No, a lot of days, nowadays.
It's important. It's very, very, very important.
But a lot of, but the average conversation these days is about
Very
what?
important.
It's very important.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it has to
But
be.
your average,
Good sex.
but your average
Yes,
conversation these days is about what? It's about sex. Even down to the young kids, to the teenagers, it's mostly sex. They don't have no intellectual conversations.
You're saying a huge percentage
a huge
nowadays.
percentage of it is about
Yeah.
I
sex.
would agree with
Okay.
that.
Most people, male and female, they're turned out sexually, which entails, is a mental thing too. Because if you feel, soon as a person ain't fucking, you think he fucking somebody else. Nigga could come home one night and be just tired because he worked hard or she worked hard and don't want to give you nothing. You going crazy. Oh, girl, he cheating. He was at the job with the broad and blah,
And
blah,
then we go
blah.
back to the esteem, right?
Yeah, this the self-esteem
They
plays
go
a
back to
part.
the self-esteem. It plays
You
a
know?
lot of big part.
But then you at the job, you spying and peeking and all that other old craziness. But then the dudes, on the other hand, if a dude turned out, he going crazy, he going nuts. Next thing you know, he done killed the brother because he thinks she fucking around. She probably ain't did nothing, Self-esteem, insecurity issues, but that's still a form of being turned out. Especially if they putting it on you, you know what I'm saying?
So you look
like
that
you
word
want it.
in the dictionary. What does it say?
What, turned out?
Yes.
You say anything.
It's not
Okay.
But just-
It's not there.
It's
It's
not there.
Because if it was,
So
it would
It's
give
just,
you
no,
multiple
because
meanings.
it's not a word. It's a
It's
term.
not,
It's a
exactly.
It's a term.
And it's like, that's my point.
And
But
that's
it got
not,
multiple
and that's
meanings.
yes, exactly,
Got multiple
because
meanings.
everybody has
That's
their
my-
different
and that's my
definition.
point, Exactly.
Different
Right,
definition.
So
But
that's
the-
why I
but
said
the
some people
main
may call it
term
turned
is-
out, but some people may
But
call
most
it.
people would consider
different
it
things.
turned out as being is on a sexual basis.
Oh, most definitely. I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But it like I said, it could
I
be
agree with you on
mentally,
It can be.
physically, or emotionally, sexually. Most people think of it as sexually. They might think it's the sex, but in the back of their mind, it's because you really love this person.
Exactly.
It ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's because you yourself
Exactly.
love this person unconditionally, but they don't love you back, and you're blind to the fact that they don't. All the signs are there,
Right.
but you still willing
And then you're
to
not
do.
that strong enough person to be able
Exactly.
to walk away from it. So there goes again.
Or
your
to notice it.
self-esteem.
And you're not that
Exactly.
strong enough to notice it
Right.
either.
Exactly.
Because you're so, I guess, you're just
Afraid
happy
to be
that
alone.
someone is there.
Right. And afraid
So
to be
you will
alone.
take what
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
Afraid to
get
be alone.
and
and
that's-
accept whatever it is you need to accept.
That's-
Exactly.
You know,
And being afraid,
because you don't
to
feel
be
good about
alone is
you.
what gets a lot of people.
But when you're with someone and you still feel alone, then what?
And you got a problem.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You can have a
But
boyfriend
most
and you
people
still
that
have
are-
your lonely moments. It's an issue.
You got a problem.
It's an issue.
Right.
'Cause
But most people with, like you said, low self-esteem
Mhm. And I mean, a lot of people grow up with their
go
mothers,
through that.
seeing their mother, you know what I mean? So you have to be the strong enough person to be like, the buck
Right.
stops here.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
right. And that's
it's-
my opinion on it also.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
we're gonna
we
get
grew
to
up
your
a certain way,
we're gonna get on your
but
opinion.
just because we grew up that way,
We don't have to.
we don't have to be that way. We have to,
Exactly.
at some point, say, okay, I don't want this.
When you see how your
You know, I
mother
don't want
went through,
this
you
for
would think
my
that
life
I
and
don't
for
want
my
that.
kids'
Right.
life.
And a lot of times you have to go. You gonna have to go through it, and end up going through it.
In order to understand.
In order to understand it, to
Exactly.
say, I don't want this.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
how my mother felt or my
Exactly.
father
Right.
felt. I'm not going through this. shit.
Exactly.
And I think we're stronger. I think this day and age we're a lot stronger because we've been through so much to not, put ourselves in the positions. People in our age bracket, we done been through a lot. So I say, it's something we could teach the younger generation. But they so damn hard-headed, man. They don't, they won't listen. They have to go through, through the ups and downs and the changes on their own for them to understand. You could tell it to them, but unless they experience it, they really wouldn't understand. Just like we had to go through it.
Okay, well, I like that. Right now, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're coming back with Miss Pinky and her view on Turned Out.